beat maker, the hit maker, the hit maker, the hit maker.
IRDGAF, 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 IRDGAF. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. Let's go.
What up? Welcome to another episode. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. The podcast. Y'all already know. I'd like to welcome y'all back to another episode. Y'all already know I got my drink here. You already know. Casamigos, little cousin, Quesadora. I know I sweat a lot, so of course I got my towel with me. But we ain't gonna waste no time. Y'all already know. But if you have not subscribed to the podcast, please do so right now. Hit the notification button. And you will know when I'm on your screen, but I'm every Wednesday, 7 p.m. I'm right here with you guys, giving you my podcast. It's also on Spotify and iHeartRadio if you want to just listen to the audio. So, we're not gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into this segment, and we're gonna get right to the podcast. Like I say, hit your like, subscribe button. Make sure, because we still ain't got our 50 subscribers, but that's okay. We're gonna get there. I believe we're gonna get there sooner than later. Trust me. I've been loving the feedback. I thank y'all for that. But what y'all already know, and y'all ready for this segment. I've been getting a lot of feedback. I think y'all like this segment. What you don't want to hear, but what you need to hear. Yeah. So, ladies, this is something, it's back on you because this is week 4 of the podcast. Like I told y'all, for new listeners, if you wasn't around, this segment, I give my opinion on what you need to hear, but you don't want to hear for ladies, men, and then as together, men and women. So we're back on the women. Women, what you need to hear but you don't want to hear it is, if you feel that that man has did something, cheated on you in any capacity that you feel is cheating, and you decide to try to work it out or you still love him, you have to try to move forward and let it go. And when I say let it go, I don't mean it exited out your brain. But in order for anything to get fixed or for you to allow that man to fix his mess ups, you have to let it go to the point where you allow him to fix what he done wrong to you or try to fix it. Because what he done, he can't take it back because it's already done. Only thing he can do is try to move forward from that point on and try to fix it. Now, what y'all do is, that I notice, y'all forgive them, but it's steady brung up, or it's steady causing a fight and an argument, and y'all trying to fix whatever problems that y'all have. Ladies, you have to let that go. Because trust me, that man don't want that at all. When I tell you he don't want that, he don't want that at all. You best to believe that he don't want that. In no circumstances that he wants to feel like he got to keep defending what he did. He did it, it happened, and that's it. That's what it is. It's nothing no one can really do about it but fix it. So ladies, allow that man to fix it or move on. Even though it may hurt to move on, but try to allow that man to fix it, if you get what I'm saying. That's what I feel, and that's what I think. you should do. So that segment of what you don't want to hear, but you need to hear is, if you're going to give that man another chance, give that man another chance. Now, for those, like I say, who don't understand that, you can comment, you can leave suggestions. You can also follow me on Instagram at Juan the CEO. You can also follow me on Facebook, which is connected to my Instagram. I don't want to keep saying my government name on here. So that's all connected. Snapchat, it's Juan the CEO. And of course, you can catch me on the podcast and leave a comment on the podcast as well. So that's what I think should happen, and that's what I feel should happen. But we gonna go and get right into our next segment, which y'all already know what that segment is. It's a fan favorite because I do it every day if y'all follow me. More Post Talk. Yes, sir. So y'all see this, what's on your screen right here. It's already posted up for you. Y'all can read it, but of course I'm gonna read it out with you. So, judge toss out felony charges of 2 officers involved in the raid of Breonna Taylor home. Judge claimed Breonna Taylor boyfriend forces police to use unlawful force. Now, from a person that has a conceal and carry, from a person that knows the gun laws, this is the part where y'all have to really understand what's going on here. So, it's still racism in this country. We don't like to talk about it, but it's something that has to be addressed. It is. It's just natural. You can see in this presidential race that the racism is still alive and well. It's wrong. It's not right. All of that, I definitely agree with. It's none of that is cool, and none of those things. So they've been fighting for her justice for a long time, and I feel like when they're fighting for her justice, they need it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy because in her situation, she got killed unjustly. Y'all came in that man's house, didn't announce who y'all were. It's video showing. So of course, if somebody comes in my house and don't announce who they are, I'm blowing that bitch. My gun, I'm blowing it. And I don't care who it is because you didn't announce yourself. At the time, and when I say I don't care who it is, I care because I hope it's not my kids or nothing like that. But most of the time, my kids are gonna be in the house. They're gonna be asleep with me. So if we sleep and someone comes in and I know they don't supposed to be like don't have a key, oh yeah, I'm blowing that motherfucker because you came in with force yourself. So in unannounced, y'all didn't say y'all was the police. So of course, I'm finna blow this motherfucker. So for the judge to throw this out is just wrong in every which way. Like, I don't even understand how that could even be a question when it comes to this case, but it is. And it's a shame that it's like that when it comes to this case. It's very much so giving that this case should not be happening. This shit should be a close. It's simple. But what we deal with is racism. And I know for that family, I pray for that family because I know that's still hard to this day because it's still ongoing. They can't even get closure yet when it comes to this. So yeah, they bogus for that. And I really don't like it. I think it's something has to be done. And it has to get fixed in this country, man. But only thing I can tell you, live for your family, live for yourself, watch your surroundings, watch yourself, do your things, and hopefully nothing like this happens to your family or any of those things. But justice for Breonna, for real. It needs to be screamed out and still loudly spoken about, because when stuff like that's still coming up, it's a shame. And I know the boyfriend is still, it hurts him and it hurts the parents to this day, because, like I say, I'm blowing that motherfucker too. So I'm with you, my man. I'm definitely with you when it comes to that situation. So yeah, they got to do a better job of doing those things, and it just got to be a better situation um, for people in general um, to know. It got to be a better situation. It has to be. Um, I don't know if y'all seen that. That was a damn spider. I don't know where that came from, but um, yeah, we got to get justice for her. It got to get better in this country when it comes to us getting treated the way we get treated. It definitely has to get better in this country. Um, but it's unbelievable how it doesn't get better in this country. Um, we're gonna continue with more post talk, and we're gonna switch it up here. If y'all didn't notice, I thought I was gonna get Andal today, but like I said, this dude's schedule changes left and right. So I'm hoping to get him. I'm also hoping to get some more guests. So people have reached out. We just got to get the scheduling right for those people to come on. But I hope, come on. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it, and we really can get deep into some conversations and things of that nature. So yeah, anybody want to be a guest, holler at me. We're gonna get it in. But I am gonna start getting the guests. My feet just getting wet when it comes to doing a podcast by myself. If y'all don't know me, and also did a podcast. We also going back to that podcast probably in the near future. We just got to figure some things out. We wanted another dynamic in that instead of just me and him. So yeah, but y'all already know how I get down, how me and dog are. So we gonna get to this next one though. Right here, y'all. Right there. Y'all see it. I'm sorry. I'm so used to pointing. But it's on your screen. So sex dramatically decreases when you move in with your significant other. Wow. This one here, y'all. This one here is a great subject. And I wish I had a female guest for this one right here, because it is so true in certain cases. I have personally lived with females before, and they only been a couple, but I have, and I can say it does that when you have kids. Now, if you don't have kids, like if he got a child or you got a child and y'all move in together, of course you gotta wait till the kid go to sleep. Mostly, unless you just don't give a fuck. But you gotta wait till the kid go to sleep, or you gotta wait till the kid not around. Different work schedules, different things like that. The excitement ain't there as much anymore, because when you have the chance to miss someone, I think that's what the key component of this statement is. When you get a chance to miss someone, I think that's when it becomes a where the sex starts to dramatically decrease, because when you miss someone, it increases because you don't see them as much. So when y'all do see each other, y'all all over each other. Your kids love you, and then especially in the beginning stage of the relationship, when y'all first start having sex, if it's good sex, y'all definitely try to do it. But as years go along, and I think that's what people got to realize, that as time go along, moving in with each other, different things, life be life, but you cannot lose the dating aspect of relationships. You cannot lose the sexual aspect of relationships. when you start losing a sexual drive or whatever, people start questioning. Like, man, but no one really looks at life as life, but it should be no excuse. Um, but if you're a sex high drive person and you want to get it in, I think y'all still should be trying to find ways to get it in. You know what I'm saying? But it's true, and it's sad that it's that way. But people, but we also have to realize that it's situations that make it that way. Um, but you also, I think it doesn't happen like that with two people that don't have kids. I think two people that don't have kids, shit, I think they probably still having sex the way they having sex and probably even having it more because they don't have kids. Um, that's my opinion. But when you got grown teenagers or whatever, you probably gonna do a little bit more then. But when you got little kids, that's what I'm saying. Little kids, it may be a little different um, component to it. But yeah, you definitely, um, it definitely happens. It shouldn't happen, but it definitely do happen. But we have to understand as people the reason why it do happen and try to maneuver around that so it don't happen. Because as much as people don't want to talk about it, people want to say, "Oh, how much important sex is to," excuse me, how much is sex important to you? People don't want to admit, but sex is very important in a relationship. Some people try to downplay it all, so about 40%, 60%, and most most relationships, sex is like 80. I kid you not. And people gonna bullshit you, and y'all can get on here and lie, bullshit, and tell these stories, but it's probably 80% um, in the relationship because people don't want to talk about it. People love sex, especially good sex. Men love nasty sex. A lot of men want to get nasty with sex at times. Not all the time. It don't have to be with your significant other, but you do want it to be nasty at times. You do want it to be spontaneous. You do want it to be different levels and different things. So y'all have to find that, but people don't like to talk about that and understand how it is for real, for real. But hey, y'all already know I really don't give a fuck. I just speak my opinion on it. You don't have to like my opinion, I have to like my thoughts on it, but I really do believe sex plays a huge part. And no, don't ask me because I told y'all on episode 1 I don't get personal about my personal life on this podcast. So don't ask me no percentage because I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just telling you what I think the percentage is. That doesn't mean I feel that percentage is that way. It may be higher for me, it may be lower, but y'all will never know. So don't ask. Because I know that's what's gonna happen on some people that hear this podcast, listen to this podcast, they go, "Oh, then what's your percentage of it then?" Since you trying to tell us, nah, that's my opinion. Just like your opinion. But don't lie to yourself when you know sex plays a huge part. Because some of you motherfuckers really only got sex in common, and that's what's keeping y'all together low key. That's why y'all have it so much, to be real with you. And I know I'm preaching to somebody on that one. But y'all gonna act like I ain't preaching, but I know I'm preaching when it comes to that one. I know for a fact I'm preaching when it comes to that one. That one for real. For real, for real, for real. You already know, for real, for real. For real. So y'all already know what that do. But we gonna continue with more post talk. That's my opinion about that one. I want y'all to check out this video right here. And I couldn't get it because it was on Instagram, so I'm giving y'all now. It's kind of chopped up, but I had to swipe to get the rest of the interview because it wasn't no like long whole little thing, so it may be missing a couple of words into the interview. But it's right there where Nick Cannon opens up, you know what I'm saying, about his relationship history. He opens up about it and how he feels that, men pray certain things because he a man. Y'all check out the video, and I'll be right back.
Therefore, I have dealt with some people that balance me and are equally yoked. And at times, have I been manipulative and prey on certain things? Yes, because I'm a man.
Right.
And
but not all men do that. We don't want to blanket
I'm a
all
man,
men.
and
all
I will
men
take
do
advantage.
not prey and manipulate. Not all men.
First of all humans prey and manipulate, but in a man in a relationship,
praying way, not in a praying way.
If I see that I can say, okay, I feel like I need this and this person has this, I'm gonna do and say whatever I need to do to get that.
But Nick, with all due respect, seriously, to all the women that you've encountered, ladies, I'm saying this, the reason why it's worked for you is because you have chosen and to prey on low functioning women who don't have the emotional intelligence. No, I'm going there, who will allow you to do that, Nick. And when I say allow, it's not a control thing. When I say allow, I'm not saying that she sits across you and says, this is what you won't do, you're crossing a boundary. Nick.
I disagree.
With all due respect, seriously.
I don't know if it's the Libra in me, if it's my abandonment issues as a child. I'm quick to be like, we agree to disagree, so I'm out. I'll run, I'll detach, I'll act like, I'll shut down, I'll internalize. And I know that's not healthy. But just as a man, to stay away from conflict with any woman in my life, I'll just be like, we agree to disagree. Yeah. You can have that.
So I'm back, and yeah, Nick Cannon is a fool on that video, and lady, she kind of broke it down to him in different ways. But he wrong. All men don't do that. We don't all pray or think we can get over on people. Or it is human nature that some people think if they can get over you, they're going to do it. But all men don't do that, Nick. Because you do it, and it's been successful for you, but you got a lot of money. So, of course, it's been successful for you to do that. But I don't know why, and I don't have the Cam Newton part, but him and Cam Newton got all these baby mamas, and they not really like wanting to marry none of them. He only married Mariah. Everybody else, he's just doing, and women's okay with it, and that's the crazy part. A lot of the women is okay with it. But a lot of them okay with it because the money aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and women don't really like to say it, but y'all will go for a nigga with the bread. Like, if he got a lot of money, he say, have my baby, you gonna do it. Or if you think you finna come into a lot of money, like Drea, Michelle, I think she knew Jalen Brown was up for a contract extension. He is balling out, so he's gonna get him a nice little chunk of change. Ain't no way you dating somebody the same age as your son, and liking it, and then you get pregnant by him. That's all for the bread. So yeah, and Nick, like you say, he knows we can get away with it. That's why he's saying in the video. Y'all clearly see that's why he's saying that in the video. So that's why he do what he do. And that's why he continuously do what he does when it comes to those situations. And he shouldn't do it, but that's just what he do. And there's nothing that no one really can do about it unless the women stop having sex with him like they're doing. And a lot of women are not going to do that because he has money. He's Nick Cannon. He can change my life. He can change my fortune life. I can have a baby by him, and my baby won't never have to struggle. But if I have a baby by average Joe, I might have to struggle and be woo-woo-woo, and it's a fear and whatever. And I'm not knocking y'all for doing it, but just know that you fucking for money. That's it. Let's just be real. And I want people to start being real with yourselves. Because ladies, that's what y'all doing. Ain't no way you should have these many baby mamas and ain't married not one of y'all but Mariah. And he got on things and came out and said more times that he will marry Mariah again if she give him back another chance. So that's the one he still like. That's the one he still want. But y'all gonna keep having his babies and keep fucking on him and keep doing what he's doing. And I ain't mad at Nick. Nick, get the pussy. You feel me? But that's just what it is. So I understand what he's saying with that, but he's wrong on the part that all men do it. But he is right on the part where people do feel if they can get over on you, they will. It's human nature. It's definitely human nature. It's human nature. Like a motherfucker. We ain't gonna do too much time holding up on Nick and his baby mama situation. That's on him. But ladies, be honest with yourself. If Nick came to you and said, let's have a baby, you fucking. You be ugly or not. It's just because he got the bread. Be real with yourself. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. You know? And it is what it is, man. Man, it's drink. Sometimes I have me going. I know I'm cursing a lot in this episode. That's thanks to this drink. But yeah. I don't know. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it going. More post talk. Y'all see the post. It's right there. And yeah, I'm doing it. It says it on the post too. Shaking my head. An Arizona woman charged after 2 kids reportedly ate marijuana gummies at her home daycare. Lady, why are you leaving those edibles around at the daycare? Whatever you do, if you sell them, if you're eating them, if that's what you do, if you, whatever. Weed is legal in most states, in a lot of states in this country. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with taking an edible. Ain't nothing wrong with whatever you do. You do. But how did you leave them around with the kids? You had to be high. And forgot that you were around the kids when it happened. How do you forget that you got these gummies around? Now these kids around that motherfucker high as hell. Parents mad as hell and you done lost the bag. Because home daycare checks a bag and you done lost the bag on some high shit. People will lose that bag on some high shit. You lost that on some high shit. It wasn't that you You lost that shit on some high shit. You was high. Girl, you was high. Because how you leave them around where the kids can get a hold to them? The kids got a hold to it. Not nobody else. The kids literally got a hold to it and ate it. You was high yourself or was you giving it to them? Just to try to test them. I really want to know the back end of the story. I want to hear your part of the story. How the hell these kids got them goddamn edibles? You crazy. People tweak out when they be high, especially them edibles. I done had me an edible a few times, and it how you high as hell. It how you tweaking. It how you tweaking. I was so high for edible one motherfucking time, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I couldn't drive. That's how high I was. Another time I was so high, I thought I was in Galaxy. God damn it, I was driving, going to pick up my lady. And years ago, and I goddamn it thought I was in Galaxy. You know, I Galaxy looked. Excuse me, y'all, that shit was funny to me. But I thought the headlights on it, because it was nighttime, the headlights on everybody, man, I thought it was fucking Galaxy. I got to my letter, and you got to drive, and she didn't even know how to drive at the time. So I just prayed that she got us home safe. She did, but I thought I was in Galaxy because the headlights looked like it. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, stay away from them goddamn edibles, man. They will do something to you. So I know if she was high on one of them edibles, I know that's why she was like, oh, there goes some candy. That's how she probably did that shit, man. For real. We gonna tread. We gonna move along here. I want y'all, I get my composure, man, and check out this video right here, man. For real. Check it out. Oh, man.
Is a man supposed to have when dealing with broken women?
Ooh. I have to say this. A lot of men do fall into this idea of, well, because we're the man, we're supposed to be more patient and fix her. But as you tolerate a lot of the nonsense, you lose her respect. And now you don't actually gain her love, all right? Because she sees you taking, she sees you accepting because a lot of times that toxic energy turns into disrespect, turns into just mistreatment, all these different things. She's not gonna love you more because you're enduring nonsense. So you just have to be clear, like, listen, I love you, I care about you. Here's the plan. If you're with me, I will support you. If you're not, you gotta go.
I'm back, and that was hilarious. Yeah. She had to be happy. But anyway, y'all just watch that video, man, and they broke it down to you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's basically, it's not up there. But how patient does a man have to be dealing with a broken woman? Now, he gave you his opinion, and yeah, man, you don't have to deal with it. You can just move along, to be honest. But men are fixers, low key, just like women. I keep telling y'all, we're similar in a lot of ways. But a man will wait and be a little patient to try to fix whatever issue that was broken with her. We can't though, y'all. She can't fix you, you can't fix her. Them are internal issues that they have to fix on their own. And a lot of times, people don't do that. They don't fix it on their own. And that's why a lot of things happen the way they happen. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why these things occur. Where you get with a woman, you don't know she broken. But as y'all going through things, you find out she broken, but you like her. So you be patient with her. Impatient, and she never get over the brokenness. You're gonna have to move her around. And another thing that men don't do, a lot of men don't do, and there's some men that do it, we don't quickly up and leave. So that's why that man probably asked that question, high face, because he probably going through it, but we don't quick to leave. If you look at it, most studies show that most men don't end marriages, or most men don't break up. It usually the woman that breaks up with the man, because man usually stays in relationships. They go through the bullshit. They deal with it, whatever the relationship is, especially if they like the woman or love the woman. That's what they do, and that's why he feels he had to be patient. But you really don't have to be. You can be a friend, and if you don't find nobody by the time she fixed herself, then maybe y'all can work on being together. But as of then or as of now, you need to just let her be, let her do what she do, and keep it moving. Because you don't have to be patient. Because women don't have to be patient with you, and some women are patient. But nowadays, some of these women like, fuck that, I ain't being patient with no nigga. I'm finna keep it moving and keep and let it be what it be, and let it do what it do, and call it a day. So it's all up to you, your preference, but you don't, how long, if you want to be patient, is up to you, but you don't have to know a time limit on how to be patient with a broken woman. It's up to you. If you really like it and you feel like her brokenness is just a temporary thing and you see more in her, and stay with it. If not, keep it moving, make her your friend, do what it do, call it a day. You feel me? Other than that, I don't know what to tell you, my man, but you don't have to be patient though. Not at all. Not at all. It's been a quiet week, y'all. It's been a quiet week. I got some great news this week. This past week. That in due time I will tell. But some things you just want to keep to yourself for a minute. And I'm at that point in my life, I just want to keep some things to myself till the time is right. So That's what I'm gonna do. But I did get some great news this week. But we're gonna keep it rolling. I ain't gonna get too deep into that. Y'all see this post right here? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Ladies. From a person that had a son in youth football, I didn't see a lot of shit go down with mothers and coaches. Or how mothers would try to manipulate the coaches. And if you coming out there looking any type of good, or looking like this woman with her body, as y'all can see on the picture, you gonna get the attention of them coaches. And if one of them coaches, just one of them coaches, try to holler at you and you give him any type of play, your son gonna get some playing time. You best to believe your son gonna get some playing time. And it's crazy because it's some women that low key gonna flirt with you. Low key, they might even go all the way just to get their kids some playing time. And it's a shame that happens. And it's not just I didn't see it not just in it's in every youth football organization. There's not one that don't happen in, even in the white ones. But it's a lot of single mothers, y'all, that put their son in youth football. And them coaches, if they ain't married, if they single too, they gonna shoot their shot. And if it ain't them shooting their shot, it's gonna be one of the other dads that's on the team, or he on another team, because it becomes y'all depending on how the practices is. I know where my son, they started in July. I want to say like after the 4th, it was 3 days a week, and then it ramped up. No, they started in June. Yeah, the end of June, and then by the end of June, 1st of July, it was 3 days a week, and then by August, you there 5 days a week. So you seeing these women and men, because women do come at the men too. Don't get it twisted. Some of them be eyeing them, and they be looking, and they be waiting on the man to shoot them a shot, and it happens, and things happen. But they literally, you around these people 6 days a week, because you got practice 5 days a week, then you got the game. And then after that, it becomes 4 days. So you see them 4 days a week. And if you like someone, you find them physically attractive, you definitely gonna come at them, or you definitely gonna, what's the name? It happens. It's nature, I guess, of man liking woman liking man, no matter if he a coach or not. But she coming to practice like that, y'all, because she trying to get her kid to be the starting quarterback or the star of the team. You feel me? But yeah, ladies, so don't be going into youth football practice and looking all sexy and good and shit, because you definitely trying to get the attention of the coach of your son to play more. But in youth football, they all supposed to get the equal opportunity, but you want your kid to be the star. I get it, I guess. Y'all all got these aspirations of your kid being an NFL star, so whatever it takes, I guess, to get your kid to the next level. We all seen Forrest Gump. She wanted her son to go to this school, so mama went in there. Y'all seen it. So it ain't new that a woman would do what she had to do for her child to get to where he need to get to, even if it means giving up the nanny. It ain't got to be a child. You seen set it off. She looked at her brother as a child. She Stony went on it, sat there and let him hit. Got that check for him to go to college. You feel me? So that is, that's just nature of what some women would do. And it's okay if you feel like your son will get to the next level. I guess it's okay with you. It's okay with me, because I really don't give a fuck. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what it is. But yeah, support them youth football teams though. Shout out to my son youth football team. I ain't gonna say the name because I did say I seen a lot of stuff go down, so I'm not gonna say the name. But they know who they are. If they watching it, y'all already know what it is. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout y'all out on another episode down the line when people forget about this episode, because people's memory is kind of fucked up. They don't ever forget, but they know who they are. Shout out. Shout y'all out. Y'all already know. Hey, our last post talk conversation right there on your screen. Man goes viral after he spends over $2,000 on his first date with his new boo. Man, you stupid. I ain't gonna even waste a lot of time with this. This was sent to me to talk about. But you stupid. I know Lil Wayne said ain't tricking if you got it, but I'm not spending no $2,000 on no damn first day. $2,000 is a trip to Jamaica out the country, but not on no goddamn food on no first date because she my new boo. You trying to impress? Because once you did it that time, you best believe you gonna have to keep it up, my man. So congratulations to you. You just got another bill added to your life. We're gonna clap it up for that. Because yeah, you did. Yes, you did. You just got another bill. That bitch ain't that bad. Excuse my language for calling her a B, because I don't even know her. But she ain't that bad that you gonna spend that type of money. Let's go to an island somewhere, spending that type of money. It's cruise, Cancun, Dominican Republic, Turks and Caicos. We can go, so yeah, $2,000. We can go a couple places out the country. Get your passport, baby. Let's go. Let's travel. Y'all already know, man. You gonna go there? Y'all already know, man. That was. I told y'all I won't spend a lot of time on that one. That was because he was a goofy, but that was more post talk. Yeah, we are officially. What's today? Yes, we are officially 1 week away from the first NFL game of the season. Chiefs Ravens and NFL season kicks off. Yes, this is sports talk. It kicks off. Yeah. It's going down. I hope to win some parlays this year. I'm gonna do some parlays a little different this year. I've been doing some study. I've been doing some researching. I've been doing how I'm gonna do the parlays and how I'm gonna go about it, because I'm gonna win me some bread this year. I was so close last year, but I think I know I got a couple of ways. I'm gonna do a different couple of parlays this year. I'm gonna stop doing it how I was doing in the beginning. I was a rookie. In them parlays, man, I was putting 12 game parlays, whatever. No, I'm finna stop all that. I'm finna do it a little differently. Ain't gonna give y'all my little sauce, but I'm gonna do it a little differently because I just seen the progress, or seen how I can win some bread if I do it that way. So we're gonna get into some more sports talk. Y'all already know I'm a Bears fan. We cut our roster down to 53. It's looking good. We are depth. We got 10 defensive linemen, 10 offensive linemen. So we got depth at that position. We got depth at every one of our positions. The Bears are primed for a playoff berth. I think we are really primed for it. As long as Caleb Williams can continue to show what he has shown in the preseason and what I've seen from him in Hard Knocks, he want to learn, he want to be great. I think we're going to be okay. A lot of things been happening as far as the NBA gearing up to get their season going. If y'all seen the LeBron thing, he said Bronny can't call him dad, maybe 2-3, Bron, whatever. That's going to be an adjustment for Bronny because he's been calling him for so long. But I'm excited, man, the NFL season, man. I told y'all, ladies, y'all want to know about it, tune in to me. And we going to watch sports. Hey, it's gonna go down in the 7 days, man. Like I say, sports talk is gonna go down, but we have cut the roster down to 53. We ready to go. I think next week is the last episode of Hard Knock. And the Bears did it kind of smart, man. They have not gave a lot of intel in this Hard Knock. It ain't been as interesting. Detroit, I ain't gonna lie, Detroit's Hard Knock was much better than this one. But it's cool. It's cool. As a Bears fan, you watches it, but I think they limit on what they want to show. Detroit was going all in on theirs, and they was trying to show what they do. So hey, I already know what that is. But that is sports talk. Go Bears. I already know. Last segment of the night, man. Life talk. Told y'all last week, life give you everything, your ups and downs, whatever. But I ain't gonna hold y'all this week. Only thing I'm gonna do is say, what you pray for, be prepared to get it when you pray for it. And don't settle for something that you don't want. If you want a marriage, don't settle for a thought. If you want a career job, don't settle for a part-time Walmart job. Not saying you can't make a career, you can move up. But if you want a real career job, go for that. Don't settle. In life, we like to settle. I'm telling you now, don't settle. Go for what you want and pray for it. And when it comes to you, be ready for it. But also be ready to hear the answers from stuff and places that you might not expect it to hear the answers for. But when you pray, be ready for what you pray for. But my thing in life talk is, in life, just don't settle. I'm your boy Juan, the CEO, and I'm about to get up out of here. Once again, I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. It's the podcast, man. Subscribe. IRDGAF podcast on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button so you know when I'm on your screen. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Holla back.